Hello, and are we live? Welcome back to MUFC Realist TV. This is Friday, TGIF. How are we all doing? It is the manager's press conference watch along, what we all gonna enjoy and watch together. See, the Ten Hag has a massive headache, as you can see by the thumbnail. I mean, if we were sponsored by a certain medical corporation, we will give him some headache pills because it's a positive headache in a certain ways because we have a lot of injured players coming back for team selection. Even Antony dos Santos is back. He's back in England. He's back in training. There's been some statement released by the club, and he's going to be available. But I don't think he's going to be available for tomorrow's game against Crystal Palace. Hopefully, we will see him playing in Champions League on Tuesday. But how are we all doing? It is Friday, and thank God it's Friday because we're playing football tomorrow, and we're going to cover live. We're going to sit here and listen together what Ten Hag has to say. We're going to hear what the press is asking, the kind of questions what they're going to ask, and hopefully we get some good positive vibes from the press. They learn something, never to throw the manager under the bus, and ask actually real footballing question: who is available for selection? What's your tactics? How do you see the game and all that jazz? But anyway, please. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Smash the like, smash the like. We are on the road for 17,000 subscribers as we stand today. As you can see, we are on 16,926 subscribers by the counter, but that's kind of not really updating. I think we are about 16,950 as we speak. So if we can get 50 more subscribers by the end of the stream, that would be amazing. Thank you for tuning in. And how are we all doing? How are we all doing? Like, let me know in the comments below because you can see each other in the VAR room here next to me as well. You are the VAR room. So Antony is back. Yeah, that's what we said, Jamie Wayne. How are you doing? Well, innocent, yes, in a certain ways, Jamie. I mean, I got to give it respect because he was actually given time off to fight these allegations. To collaborate with the Brazilian police, to collaborate with the Greater Manchester United Police as well. Handed over his phones. He was crying out in the interview, basically claiming he's innocent. But in a way, it is what it is, and just glad to see in a resolution because there's two sides of the story. There's the footballing side and the personal side, which is two separate things. Y'all, Malmin, welcome to the stream as well, my friend. Glad that Antony is back, but no one has said that he has been cleared not guilty yet. But in a way, you see, if the Manchester United police has, not Manchester United, Greater Manchester Police has kind of, talked to him and the club is letting back in, there is something that they know that we don't know as of yet. So we're waiting for that statement for the clarity in a certain ways. They wouldn't let him back into the squad if it wasn't damaging the brand, according to my opinion. So Stephanie Griffith, welcome to the stream as well. How are you doing, Stephanie? I hope you're doing fine, like red wine. Anthony's back, great news. Yeah, really liked him as a player. And Ten Hag obviously backs him. Big up Mick and VR Room. So big up to you, Stephanie, as well. Listen, at the end of the day, what can we say about this one? Yeah, we missed Anthony. We signed him for big money, but at the end of the day, we can understand why Ten Hag trusts him because he offers not only going forward, but he tracks back and he's a very good defensive player. If you look at Ten Hag's style of play, it's like, we defend as a team, we attack as a team, and we defend the midfield as a team as well. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see that because it's been turbulent off the pitch, with a lot of allegations and claims and Jadon Sancho and all that stuff. So, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and we here as a football community are here just for the footballing matters, not to pry in people's personal lives, if you know what I mean. So big up to you, how you all doing. Are we getting excited that we're playing the game? I see Billy Connolly's here is also coming in with a chat saying we will see him on the bench for Palace. Either way, exciting news to hear he's back. Yes, I heard also a rumor that Reguilon is back, so actually not injured or is still sick. There was something that I got from Jarvis, a little bit of a clip. I haven't had time to check it out. Came from the Athletic to say that he's injured. So if anyone knows in the VR room, if you heard anything more, but I guess we're going to find out in the press conference. Hopefully. Y'all, I mean, what you're saying here, I have new doctors started yet. Yeah, the new doctor. I mean, we've been out of doctor since the February, and we recruited in that Arsenal guru physio. It hasn't really worked out, has it? But listen, it is what it is. We can only kick forward while other teams are not having injuries. I'm sure, rest assured, that they're going to have injuries further down the track come Christmas, New Year's, the international breaks and everything. While we had a fair share of injuries, have you ever seen a squad having half of the squad injured? Like, it's unprecedented, Charlie. It's unprecedented. So big up to you, Scotty, at the wheel as well, in the house in the VR room. Great cheers, Mayo, for looks like Licha and Reguilon are out for a bit longer after aggravating their injuries. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, this kind of confirms what Jarvis was saying to me. Like, I don't know if Regulon is injured or he's just still not recovered from his injury. Dark Crow is here as well. Hi, Laurie, how you doing? Dark Crow, let me know where you're coming from, where you're calling in from, where you're chatting from. It's so refreshing to see where everyone is from as well. Like, because I'm sitting here right now in Sweden streaming, so it's good to know where everyone is from, like, as well. Hi guys, what's Simon Heron saying? Just read that Martin is going to be out for 3 months. Laurie Whitwell can catch a break. Oh, that was a blow, wasn't it? Is that true? Can everyone confirm? Is that true? If it's true, then it is just unfortunate, and we just have to rely on Lindelof there. But anyway, I think that at the end of the day, you have Johnny Evans knocking on the door there, like um, the competitiveness is also fostering, like Harry Maguire to perform better. If you looked at Harry Maguire's performance last time, it was really good. Actually, he didn't put one foot wrong either. What do you say, Dark Crow, as well? Antony now needs to stop doing the Neymar antics and show us his worth. You mean that pirouette spin? I kind of like it, It's kind of I kind of like it anyway. RJ, big up to you. Big up everyone. RJ, Stephanie Griffith, big up to you. Only 3 people remember to hit the likes. Yeah, watching the language help YouTube channel grow. Thanks. Yes, please. We are fixing the problem, and yeah, it's YouTube has a new ad friendly guidelines. There's a lot of children watching and stuff like that, so please mind the f bombs and the swear words, and help the channel not to get shadow banned. You know what I mean? If you really care about this community, just mind your language. That's all I can ask for. Thank you so much for listening. RJ, what you're saying here, we can't catch a break. I can hear you. Simon Heron, what you are saying, Anthony was never arrested or charges. He went to the police voluntary, which is completely different than Greenwood, 100%. But I bet you the Greenwood's lawyers are kind of watching this very closely, and if this gets cleared, they're going to have a case for themselves as well. It's always the case, isn't it? Dark Crow, what you saying here? RJ, big up for breaking the Martinez news at Said. Yeah, you were on Said's channel before. Yeah, I missed that one. But is it true? It is true. Anthony's coming back. A lot of people are happy. Like, and I agree with you, RJ. I'm also happy. Like, I never thought he was guilty, because there was kind of a little bit of a dubious allegations, and I kind of felt it was like a witch hunt, like a Moneyball grab. Like, apparently the main alligator was kind of suing him for the money. So I don't know if they paid it off or nothing, but at the end of the day, you're there to play football. Scotty to Will, what you're saying here, Red Bull gives you wings. 100%, my friend. Red Bull gives you wings. Uh, Bear with me. I have some issues I need to sort out. I need to just check out my. Here we go. Yes. So you were saying Red Bull gives you wings that will give you a bell. Yeah, that's working. I just was fixing my soundboard, people. Sorry about that one. Tommy is in the house as well. Hi, Mick. Just finished work. How was your day of work? But listen, Tommy, the weekend is over. Are you working tomorrow, or the work week is over. So hopefully you're off of the weekend. So big up to you. Enjoy your Friday, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. I'm having a coffee as per usual. And guys, as well, just a reminder, you can see that barcode here as well. Like, it is simply like voluntarily. If you want to support the channel, buy me more coffee or beer or pizza, whatever you choose, or Jarvis, you can just simply go in there, scan the code, or go in there on the link, buy me a coffee. It is more of a little bit of a tip inside, like, as appreciation. Buy me 1 coffee, 2 coffee, 3 coffees. I'm having about 12 coffees, real coffees, but it's virtual coffees. And off we go. And don't forget to like this video, because that will definitely promote us in the algorithm. If you know, you know. Dr. Death started last week. It's what Simon Harris. So here we go, guys. Dr. Death started last week. uh, yeah, that I was laughing about too, Jamie. I was laughing. Um, Ramo is here as well in the VR room, guys. We are about 4 minutes away from the press conference to start. As per usual, I'm going to play you the audio and we're going to listen to the press conference. And then we can sort of have a chat, discuss, what was asked, what was Ten Hag's answers, and we can engage as a community. With Antony being back, I don't see any reason for Palestri and Ahmad. Ten Hag won't drop his favorite players. Well, we'll see. Oh, I do expect him to start the best players that are in form. And based on basically after this press conference, after this team news, we can sort of go back and we can retweak the potential starting 11 together. Deal? Well, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let me see Simon Heron. Smithy's in the house. G'day, Smithy. How are you doing? Hopefully, he has to fight for his spot. Yes, everyone has to fight for his spot. It's that Beastie Boys song in the 80s. You gotta fight, do for your right to play for United. Yeah. Oh, that was an awful singing voice maker. Anyway, shut. Oh, Mr. Brown is in the house. Martinez is out for 2 to 3 months. Oh, what a calamity. What a clanger if that is true. Oh, I haven't seen it, but if you guys are saying you're the third one saying that Martin is out for 2 to 3 months, he felt apparently pain in his foot. It is the metatarsus that is broke, and that's why he hasn't really been up to his full potential. So, in a good way, yeah, we can manage. We can get by. What matters is that we are getting a full fit Martinez back. Some maybe giving him a little bit rest, and then we have the international breaks in the kind of after the October. So yeah, I in this guy what you saying here? Muscle injury for Reguilon and Martin is out for a long time. Same with foot injury. Ooh, oh, oh! Don't tell me it's another muscle injury for Reguilon. We just borrowed him. Aye. So that means that Amrabat will play left back, allegedly a left back. He can even play goalkeeper if you know what you know. We're gonna see, but that's not good news, people. That's not good. But let's keep the positive vibes. We will get by. We will get by. Ketchup is saying, well, ketchup, that's basically terminology for sauce, is sources. Saying that Scott McTominay and Ericsson are back from injuries and training hard. So good news there as well. uh the latter one I kind of rate, the Danish one, but not the first one. My feelings around that one. We've been given that boy so many chances, and nothing has been proven. One thing is if you consistently putting 7 out of 10 performance week in week out, but if you're constantly putting in stinkers, why are you even getting selected? Right, you should go on loan. But that's just my opinion as a Manchester United man, as a Manchester United FC, not a player FC. Where are you from? Oh, you're from Toronto, Canada. Oh, Canada, Maple Leafs. Dark Crow is from Canada. Oh, no! Don't give me this vibe, Ramo. Don't give me this Maguire versus Doku. Doku is fast, and he will get Maguire on toast. That would be a banana skin. 100%. 100%. Sean Brown is saying Reguilon is not available. Yeah, I keep hearing that, guys. I can hear you. Listen, we are now going to see if the conference has started. Big up Ellie and Tenor. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Good. Let me check if usually it's a little bit delayed, but if it's available, right, we got to play the audio. So yeah, it is live now.
United today. First of all, Antony, what are your thoughts on the decision to allow him back to train and to play? And
Antony, question?
Distraction.
Yes, we make the statement, so I refer to the statement. I think everything is we make clear in the statement. And no, I don't think it's a distraction. We focus on the games, and he will do as well.
The other statement regarded Lisandro Martinez. How frustrating is that for you and your injury list? Is there any improvements? Anyone back for tomorrow?
Oh, we have seen some players back on Tuesday, and for tomorrow are back the players who are out of the squad for Tuesday. Scott McTominay, Christian Eriksen, they are back.
Oh yeah.
Just in terms of Antony,
Simon
did you
Stone.
have to think before you brought him back into the squad? People will have opinions about
Oh,
whether he
come
should
on.
be there.
Gash question.
I think we explained it in the statement. So I
In the
will,
statement. It's in the
keep
statement,
referring to
yeah?
that.
Why you keep asking the same questions?
Injuries. You're not the only club who's got a lot of injuries at the moment.
Injuries, yeah.
Next
Stone.
season, the Champions League expands. There's the new Club World Cup coming in as well. There's more and more demands on players. How do you deal with that? Is it a bigger squad? Is it limiting the number of players?
That's next season.
Games players play.
Idiot.
How do you
I'm sorry.
look after the players?
We already did. We already expanded the squad this season because
What a question.
you make the reason clear. We had a World Cup in the middle of the season. We had a longer season.
He's asking the
We
question
had to
about
play
next
a longer season
season
as well,
of
FA
the
Cup
bigger squad and injuries.
and Nations League games. Then we shorter break. And every time the schedule is expanding.
Ask about Van
The load
Bissaka.
on the
Ask about
players
other players
is
that are
just, too much.
with injury. Amad
It's
Diallo.
such a great overload. But many colleagues of me already pointing to that, and I have pointed to that as well. But it kept going. We keep expanding,
Expanding,
the schedule, but,
rotating.
anywhere it will stop. Then players will can't deal anymore with this overload, and that is, I think,
True.
what you see
True.
across many
Too many
squads in
games.
this moment.
Erik, the statement on Antony doesn't say when
Statement.
he'll resume training
Antony
and
again.
when he'll become available. Can you give us any clarity on the time scale on his fitness levels?
Oh, good
On
question.
Saturday, he will be back in
Saturday
training.
in training. Oh, he'll be on the bench.
You're comfortable with his fitness levels?
I have to see, but I think,
Ooh.
And I guess a lot of your fans will think you've got clarity on one player, the other player who's obviously been in the headlines recently, Jadon Sancho. Is
Man.
there no chance of any progress with that at this stage? Are you
Jadon
not tempted
Sancho's
to
question.
maybe seek a little bit
He's
of clarity
already
with him
answered
having
that.
sorted one player out?
Apologize. Apologize.
Many of you ask me so often these questions, and I have said everything.
Yeah, you said everything.
How long can
Nip
that
it in the bud,
situation
Tim.
go on for then?
What I said everything.
You said everything. Why are you asking the same questions?
Hi, Erik. I just want to ask you about Sofian Amrabat. He had
Good.
a really impressive debut
Sofian
on
Amrabat now.
Tuesday. What do you think his greatest asset is? Is it his technical ability or is it his energy and his stamina?
As you say, he has more abilities, and you need, as a player on the highest level, you need a bigger skill set than only one. But I think his stamina, his dynamics, that is, I think, one of his biggest.
And just on against Burnley, you only had 38% possession. That seems quite a small amount, especially with your history at Ajax of always having
gosh.
the ball. Do you think United needs to
38%
have
possession.
more possession, and how important is Amrabat to that aim?
You don't always have. You need not always
Negativity.
so much possession to have control in the game. Because I think against Burnley, we had across the whole game, we had control in the game. But I prefer to have it like against Crystal Palace.
As some injuries coming back to squad, you have more options for squad. In these two games, you gave some opportunities to the young players like Hannibal, Plastry,
Good question.
and also Goyle. Play his debut at Spurs. In the future, with even more tighter fixture, will these players have the time?
Good question.
Depends
Who's
on their
this?
performances, on the levels, what they show, if they can contribute to a winning team, and it's only about that. You play the team,
Yeah.
you make the selection based on the opportunity you win games.
Yes. Good question. Good question. Who was that?
Hi, Erik. How different will this game against Crystal Palace be to the one you played in the EFL Cup?
Good question.
The playing
How would you play
squads
differently?
will be different. The starting 11s will be different. And what are you expecting from them this Saturday?
Definitely. I think both sides will be different, but we got belief from it. But I know the opponent is looking for revenge. Clear, that will be their fuel.
And in terms of just going on the young players, you mentioned on Tuesday night that the young players have shown you in training that they deserve to get the shirt. How important is that going to be during this period when you have got a number of injuries?
You see it already when you have players, when you develop players, you see the progress that can help you to tough situations. But also, it's good for the club to develop such players, and for the players as well to get into professional football, to get into professional top football. And yeah, so great. I like it to develop young players. But as you said, the mentality has to be right. You have to deserve the badge, and every time you have to prove it. And on every occasion, so training, but especially on games.
And that's it for now.
Wow.
Don't forget to join us for match.
Now, smash a big like for Ada Wong. Ada Wong. I recognize a Asian accent in that English, but she asked a really, really good question. That shows you the apparatus there in the press conference, who really are interested in the development of the squad and asking the right question. Because then you have those veterans like Simon Stone and all of them were more interesting in the Hollywood insider story. What's going on? They could not really keep quiet and asking the questions. He's already answered the question, and it's all in the statement. There's like, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. And same thing applies with these journalists that are sitting there, to be fair. What can I say? I'm absolutely, in a way, disappointed is a right word to say, but also there's another word, disgusted as well, that you're getting a free pass to sit there, as elite press corps to ask about Manchester United and the way we're going to play. And there was 2 good questions in there. Actually, I think it was 3. There was like, okay, there's a totally different game. I don't know who that was, because I didn't see it. There was a gentleman was asking, like, yeah, you played a different, you played the cup game on Tuesday, and now you're facing a different team. Are you going to play different? And he gave a very solid answer. Yes, it's a totally different game. We're going to play the best players available that is fit. So basically, fight for your right to play for the best team, select the best players. Got massive injury boost regarding, he gave a little bit of a way about Antony because they kept repeating and they asked about Jadon Sancho again and again and again. But he was with confidence saying with chest that Antony's back and he might be sitting on the bench. So we will see. Maybe he will select Antony. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think as well. But Simon Stone and all of them that kept pushing for the questions regarding, what else is going to think about letting him into the squad and blah, blah, blah. Just trying to, how do I summarize this? It's a weird one. They're trying to drag us down again. You're not allowed to have, be positive. We are 2 wins in a bounce. We've been experienced 2-3 weeks of really negative stuff off the pitch and, contributed by the British press and media, feeding that gravy train. And, finally we are on a winning path. And this is our 3rd game where we can actually have a 3 in a row, but no, they have to sort of drag us down in the mud just to keep it down. You're not allowed to come up to the podium as of yet. So we're going to still ask negative questions. Wow. I didn't think that was possible, but it certainly is. Now, I really, really feel ashamed of those journalists. I'm myself an independent journalist. You can tell the question who's new in the house and asking the real question. And even when you have likes of Flex and the fan community channels coming in, they're asking proper questions because they care about the club. They want to know how we're going to play, who's fit to play, what's your thought, what's your tactics. Then you have the other apparatus. They're sitting there from the Times, the Manchester United Evening News. They're just more interesting to get the scoop so they can create clickbaits. God, are we still haven't learned anything? The manager would never fall for the bait. You're just wasting the time, right? Then you ask a question, then you try to bait him in by formulating the same question. He's media trained. He's never going to tell you. It's like, poof, move on. Anyway, so But it sounds like, there was nothing that I heard about Sergio Reguilon. He said something about sideways his back. Maguire. Was there any questions? I mean, I was just listening. Nothing about Martinez, right? Anyway, what you guys saying? Anyway, what you guys saying? Help me out, Barman. What are you saying, Barman? Media, which one? I believe yes, 100%. We've been covering on this channel too before, but we got to be careful what we're saying. Those journalists, they're not journalists, really. No, they're stenographers, like what Nuruddin said on my channel. Like, they're just tweeters, right? Retweeting things. They're mercenaries. Ready to slay any truth contrary on their agenda. Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, I just really can't believe what I just heard. I'm not going to read out Lucky's things, but yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying there, Lucky. Ivo Bosic is in the house. Don't count Burnley. We are outplayed, to be honest. Need more convincing wins. Yeah, true. Don't count Burnley, like, but still, like, that was the catalyst, Ivo. Like, that was kind of breaking the bad spell and the luck, That win was so important, right? And then we got Crystal Palace win, and now we're going to go on a winning streak again. So I believe the red hot October will happen for Erik Ten Hag, but we need to back him, right? We need to stand against the medias as well. What are you saying, Stephanie Griffith? Ten Hag should ask press questions or two and award stupid questions award, in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, maybe we should do a poll here. Maybe we should do a. Let me know in the chat, like, what was the most gash question of this conference. Let me know what you think. Drop in the comment there as well. Which was the most stupidest question asked in this press conference? I want to hear from you guys. Drop me a question here. Let me know what you think. What was the most stupidest question and asked by who? And what was the best question asked? I think that Ada Wong asked a really good question there, actually, to be honest. But there was also the question from Simon Stone asking about next. This is the answer that I like from Ten Hag, because we came into he touched the point there about there's too many games being played, and he kind of gave you a little bit of the insight of what's going to happen next season. But, we're here to talk about Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. It's playing on Saturday. But Stoney was asking about, well, next season you have more games in the Champion League. There's going to be like the World Cup stuff and stuff like that. And this is what I've been saying on this channel as well. Like, what? They are the major contributors for the massive injuries. Nobody really cares about the players. Like, adding on more workload to the players, more stress to the bodies. Like, you're going to play more games and less recovering time. Like, imagine us. We played Europa League last season. You got to take that in consideration. We're playing Thursday, Sunday, 3 games a week with no recovery. And Liverpool are now doing the same thing. They're going to experience that Thursday, Sunday game. But now at least we have Tuesday, Saturday, or Tuesday, Sunday. So that's good. It gives you a little bit of a recovery time as well. But in a way that there was kind of a question that led to a good answer to point out, to call out, like, the TV rights companies and FIFA and UEFA, and why you sort of, it's at the end of the day, it's more entertainment for you people, for you and me as consumers of the game. But hey, you're gonna experience more injured players, to be honest, right? Yeah, exactly what Simon Heron. Next season is irrelevant right now for us, 100%. So, but it kind of led into something that I've been saying all along, like, injuries. Who cares about players' injuries? Make money. That's what they want to do. TV rights, 100%. Did my chat stop working here? Yes, it did. My chat stopped working, but I can still see you here. Premier League wants to make us Manchester United look stupid. 100% what Lucky is saying there. Listen, what do you reckon we will? Well, let's dive right into what we're going to do here right now. All right. Based on the team news, ladies and gentlemen, based on this team news, Reguilon is going to be out. The special one is in-house. We don't need help from press to look stupid. No, true that. Game ship, feel better. Resident Evil 4. Yeah. Jeff Steele, big news. Jeff Steele is in the house. Big news. Jeff Steele is in the house. What would we do without the stream? How you? Listen, Box is also here. They used to play 70 games in season, 50s, 60s, and 70s with squads about 13 players. Poor pitches, modern players are soft. True. So let me see what you guys are saying in the comments here as well. What are we going to play, Box? Help us. Help me. 3, 2, 4, 1. What you saying? Okay. I think we're going to play pretty much the same lineup. There's going to be a little bit of a I don't think why change a winning team. So basically, I go if you can see if you can see the screen, smash a like. If you can see, smash a one in the chat if you can see the screen, the team selection, and two if you can't. This is the biggest I can get. Maybe I can zoom in as well. No, it doesn't work if I zoom in. Yeah, this is the biggest I can go. Hey guys, listen. Based on what we're hearing right now in the room, yeah, everyone is saying 1-1-1-1. I can see it is too small, the special one, but there's nothing I can do about it, my friend. Nothing I can do at the moment. So you just have to bear with me, mate. You know, I try to zoom in, but listen, stay with me. Okay, since Reguilon seems to be injured, what we've been hearing, but I didn't get that confirmation in the press conference. I don't think we're going to change. I think Amrabat will still start as a left back, but kind of roam free in the middle, right? As what he did on Crystal Palace over the midweek as well. So he will be everywhere, he will be that catalyst, right? While he's going forward, Casemiro is going to cover him. I see Lindelof lining up next to Varane because both are fit. So Nana will start. Diego Dalot on the right back situation. The reason why I'm saying we need energy, so I rather stick to Mason Mount in the left-sided midfield, moving up a little bit forward as well, and keeping Casemiro as a little bit of a sitting center defender midfielder as well. Bruno Fernandes has to start on his prime position, which is number 10. And barring that we don't really have a here's the thing, will he throw in an Antony? I don't think so. I think we will see Pellistri there, and Rashford will obviously be back on the left, and Rasmus Højlund on top. Guys, I want to know what you are thinking regarding this one. You said you might play Maguire for Lindelof left back, and Amrabat for Mount. Well, dude, if you're going to play Lindelof as a left back, he's going to get toast for pace, because we have pacey wingers on that side. So better play a robust Amrabat, the tank. Anyway, Amrabat is going to play everywhere. So what are you saying? Billy Connolly is saying Malacia to return in January. So something maybe, Malacia in January. You prefer Maguire as a 3-4-2-1 formation. We see. At the end of the day, we only will find out when the lineup comes out live, Like you're seeing, you say Mason Mount in Bruno, Sofian Amrabat, Casemiro. Yeah, you agree with what I am picking here as well. Alistair Dirks, welcome to the stream. Lindelof, Bruno, Rashford, Højlund to come in. Exactly what I have on the screen here as well. RJ, games are lost and won in the midfield, 100%. Nikki, welcome back. Potential for Dalot left back and Lindelof right back. No. Don't jinx it, Nikki. Play players on the natural positions. So keep Lindelof as a centre back. Play Dalot that was on form. It worked. The concept worked basically on the midweek as well against Crystal Palace in the Cup. So I would start the same team pretty much. Maybe a little bit of a tweak with Mason Mount coming in, Casemiro, Bruno. So basically Bruno is coming in instead of Hannibal Mejbri on that role, and Rashford is definitely coming in. I'd rather see also to start the same team, actually, to give Garnacho a start and give Rashford on the bench to get a little bit more appetite, to get a little bit more hungry to come in. But at the end of the day, I think that he will start Rashford. All fine horses, they come last. And as you know, like any horse, needs a little bit of warm up, needs to be sweaty to get, revved up, and only then you get the performance, like a Lipizan or a Black Stallion, or like if you play guitar, you have a Marshall amplifier. Marshall amplifier sounds best when you crank it up to the max. If you play them on a low volume, it sounds like gash. If You know what I mean. 3241, 3241. Yeah, 3 p.m. kickoff as well. It is a 3 p.m. kickoff in UK and 4 p.m. Central European time. And some other, like if it's Sydney time, oh my God, that's midnight, guys. That's 3 p.m., 4 p.m. for you guys. Let me know, guys from Australia, what is the kickoff time? That must be Sunday for you guys as well. Box, what are you saying? Box, Evo, what is the kickoff time for you in Australia, in Sydney? Mount is not an 8. He's a Bruno clone. Yeah, it's true. But Mount can play everywhere, like, you know. Box is saying, Ono, Dalot, Maguire, Varane, Amrabat, Casemiro, Hannibal, Mount, Pelestri, Hoyland, Martial, Rashford, Garnacho as subs. That's a good shout, Box. Very good shout. Let me say, Onano. First of all, it's Onana. Onano, but I like it. Is that a new name? Dalot, yes, 100%. Maguire, I don't know. Varane, Amrabat. Would you rather play Maguire over Johnny Evans or Lindelof? It's a good choice. Anyway, Welsh Girl, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Amrabat will have a free log like Tuesday. This is exactly what I believe as well. I think we'll kick on this weekend, 100%. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, that's why I want Casemiro to start, like, you know, yeah, to be there. Like Mount will be a little bit more advanced. Bruno there. Well, Amrabat will tuck in here as well at the same time. He will play everywhere. Even he will play as goalkeeper. And Onana can go out here as well, if you know what I mean. Jokes aside. But yeah. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Like, you know, forget about the media press conference. I mean, big up to, you know, Ada Wong that's asking some good questions and some other junior journalists as well. And Box forgot Bruno. I can see that. Premier League fixtures are not worth. Yeah, what are you saying, Dark Crow? Premier League fixtures are not watch friendly. No, true. Scotty at the wheel. What you're saying here? Mount is a number 7. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Mount. That's why I put Mount on the left there, right? But Mount is so versatile and can play everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, Jeff Steele, what you're saying here as well? God, no, not Maguire, please. I literally never want to see him play again. Yeah, well, everyone has the bogey that they don't want to play, you know. But at the end of the day, you back the team, you give them roses if they're playing well, and you only play the players that are in the best shape and form, according to my opinion. Mark is in the house to say in Trinidad would be 9 p.m. In Trinidad, yeah, man, it will be 9 p.m. at East Coast of the US, 100%. 11:30 p.m. kickoff here in Adelaide. Yeah, Jeffy, you're in Adelaide. 11:30 p.m. kickoff. So Adelaide has pretty much almost the same timeline as Sydney, I would reckon. Midnight in Sydney, yes. Wow, midnight in Sydney. But that's a good blockbuster then. It's a little bit of a midnight vibes for you guys to watch it. 26 likes, what Stephanie's saying. Guys, you know the rule. You know there's a lot of buttons down there, you know. Just hit them, ding, 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 ding. And off we go. Get this video up to at least 50 or 100 likes. That's all we can ask for. Mick Ruby's slaving here in the kitchen. RG, what you saying? I think that Edward Strikes is out for Palace. Yes. Oh, well, we're going to look at their team news as well, and based on that, on the warm-up show that we're going to do, pre-warm-up show, we're doing the build-up show, me and Jarvis. We usually go live a little bit more 1 hour before kickoff, and guys, tune into that one as well, just to gas it up a little bit, just have a warm-up, stretch up together, and break the live lineup. And only then we will find out who will start. Interesting. What are you saying there, Billy? Johnny Evans is a red card. Is a red Johnny Evans. Red, yeah. I'm not going to use the word because of the algorithm. Stupid clock here. Yeah, midnight, that's early. Now you know I'm in extra critical of the... Yeah, true. Mate, just a little bit of a news that as of the 1st of November, I'm relocating for 1 year. I'll be streaming from Thailand, so I'll be almost close to you guys as well. I was away 6 months before the winter last year as well. So for me, it was like streaming 3 p.m. Or 3 a.m. in the morning. So I can understand your PM guys in Aussie, like, you know, you're either like, you know, further down, like 10 hours behind, sometimes 11 hours behind. So it's going to be interesting. So you might see me stream like a little bit earlier, a little bit later, or I might not be around for the post match because it's going to be like 5 a.m. in the morning, and just going to be straightforward with you. So as of 1st November, yeah, I'm going to be streaming from Thailand. Anytime, any place, anywhere. Awesome. I'm about 100%. We have a new person in the chat room that I haven't seen, but shout out to you, my friend. Big applause. Cody is here. It is a positive headache, Mr. Cody. That's why the title of this thumbnail is like, you see a person with a headache, like it's a migraine, is a positive headache because everyone's turning into a form right now. Martial is happy. He's smiling. When you see a smiley Martial, you got to be careful because that's going to be something really interesting to see. So on that striker position, though, on the other hand, though, we don't have many options. Like, you cannot really rely on a Hoyland 20-year-old. So yeah, if Martial is staying fit, is in form, it's going to be a headache to select who's going to come in, but anyway, you can sort of throw Martial into start. Then if that doesn't work in second half, throw in, a different beast, which is, who the Danish dynamite, Hoyland. What you guys are saying here, Mason Mount to Bruno Clone. Yeah, okay. Guys, let me know what you're thinking. Yes, Thailand, Mick. Well, I have to pop over for coffee. Yes, Jeffy, come over for coffee. I'll be staying in Phuket in Kamala Beach. That's my second home as well. So yeah, me and my family are going over. So we're going to be there for 1 year this time. We're just going to give it a go and work from there. I work remotely and then running this channel, trying to build up this channel. We are about 50 away from 17K. And hopefully by the end of the year, the goal is to get up to 20K or, even more. But it's all down to you guys as well. Spread the word about this channel. And off we go. We only try to provide positive news, nothing clickbaity. We are not like anyone else. We're trying to be game changers. See what the community is saying. We have such a great community. Welcome, Abdi Cody, as well. Alistair Dirk is saying 29 likes. Jesus. What do the man have to do here to get the 50 like? You know what I mean? Abdi Cody, it's facts. Like, I'm just catching up. Okay, let's go down to the score prediction, guys. Let's do this. All right. I already done this yesterday, but Manchester United has the highest XP in the Premier League at the moment, but we are now starting to finishing off our dinner. Is this the moment where we saw the catalyst on Tuesday? Although we play the B team, will it be a high scoring game? Will it be something like 2-0, 3-0 again, same result, even 4-1? Do you reckon Onana will keep his third clean sheet in a row? I want to hear from you guys. What you're saying. Nicky Corrigan is saying 3-1 to Manchester United. You're going with a Ruby classic here. Big one. Big up. Lucky Singh is saying 2-1. Yeah, like and share, comments, and subscribe. 100%, guys. 100% Stephanie for keeping an eye. 1 assist after a good game after having a terrible season, and 3rd games for United previous in Chelsea. Nicky is saying with the confident, with chest, 3-1 Manchester United. Lucky Singh is going, I don't mind 2-1 or 4-2. I don't mind 3 points. It's what I mind. Lucky, to be honest. Scotty at the wheel saying 5-0. Oh my God, he's coming with positives. Hello. Open the door. We have positive vibes in here. 5-0 to Manchester United. You're mad, Scotty. 100%. But if you believe so, we will clip this. Anyway, Stephanie Griffith, what are you saying here? Another 3-0 United, Hoyland, Casemiro, Garnacho. How good isn't that Garnacho? I like Garnacho. I don't have any favorites, but I'm starting to warm up to have 2 favorites. Mick, don't do this. Don't have Player FC. No, I have Amrabat as my favorite and Garnacho now because these are game changers. I like game changers. Madhouse, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? Good afternoon, sir. 3-1 United, clean sheet. No clean sheet. No clean sheet for you, Onana. No clean sheet. Madhouse say 3-1, 100%. RJ then is contradicting you, Madhouse, to say 3-0 to Manchester United. I believe so too. I believe 3-0. But if I'm going to be positive, I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to say 4-0. My heart is saying 4-0, but my mind is saying it's going to be the same result, 3-0. I don't think we're going to concede. I think we're going to have a clean sheet, but depends on who starts in the back. Jeff Steele is going with 3-1 to United. Mount to score his first United goal. Get in there. That's what we want to hear. Positive. We want a lot of goal scorers contributions. So Mount will score his first goal. I believe so. Ivo Bosic, what you saying here? Mount, yeah. Anyway, 3-0 United. What you are saying, Billy Connolly? 3-0 is Jamie Wayne is saying as well. 4-1 from Marky Mark. Palesti to start and Bruno in number 10. Exactly the team sheet that I picked too. But you know what? We will find out tomorrow. It has to be a 0-0 coming in here as well. Of course, we got to be a little bit diverse, y'all. 0-0 Crystal Palace closing all the doors and the shops. Guess what, y'all? I bet you're going to make your pepperoni pizza afterwards and you're going to celebrate. How's that for? I buy that for $1. Because, what's his name? The manager. Jesus. He's pushing 79 almost. Oh, Roy Hodgson. Yeah. He had so much respect for United that he parked the bus. And after the press conference, during the shakeout with Ten Hag, he showed so much respect that, like, I'm not even worth to shake your hands. But he, on the other hand, is the most experienced coach in Premier League. He's been around everywhere. He's been training in Sweden, everywhere. He managed the England squad. He's a dinosaur. He's part of that inventory in Premier League. He's just part of the sofa, just sitting there, refused to go. Anyway, I think he will park the bus, right? 4-0 to United, what Alex de Dirk is saying. And Mr. Cody saying 3-1 United. Here we go. Yeah. No, more shots coming in, I see Rashford greedy goal. Well, now is the time, Rashi, right? Now is the time. You crashed your car, your Rolls Royce. Now you need to show us that you are the Ferrari and the Rolls Royce on the left wing. Show us that you can do it. Please show us. We know you're in there. Rashford, wake up. We know you are there. Wake up, Rashi. Smell the coffee, because Garnacho is knocking on the door. Welshker, what you saying? I don't really risk both strikers at the same time. No, we are lacking in their area, especially with our injuries of late. Yeah, but Welshker, who would you start then in that case? Would you risk? Who would you risk then? Knowing that Martial is kind of injury prone, Højlund is young and just come back from his injuries. I don't know. I'm twisted. How about in defense, guys? Verana. Hey, Verana, come here, Verana. Evans and Maguire. So you're saying playing a back three? Interesting. We will find out. 33 likes. The temperature is rising. We are rising. Get up there. 3-1 is what Welsh Girl is saying. No pizza in the second half for you. If nil. Yes, there's a peak for y'all and mommy. No pizza for you. 100%. Guys, this is sort correct. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I just came here to break the news. You guys have been very positive. There is how many of you here? A lot of you in the here. Enough. If I did forget to shout out your name, I do apologize. But we use 5 sub rotations, 100% in the key, but early goals. Yeah, big up. Somebody knows football as well. Evo, you just have to throw one under the belt. Did you? Crashford now. You calling Crashford? Okay, we heard so many good names. We had Trashford, now Crashford. Cares about his brand. I fear Højlund's service, so yeah. So basically where Rashford is playing, all you're saying, Evo, if I'm gonna debunk your chat here, is if Rashford starts, Højlund doesn't get service. But if Garnacho start, he knows how to cross the ball and pass. I get that, and this is something that we have to criticize Rashford this season. So, he was used to be the star boy. He was used to be the one that was carrying the team last season. But this time around, he needs to be a team player. It's a different role. Like, we got a striker in there. He needs to sort of be a team player, pass the ball, find Højlund, finding Nemo, not just keep on swimming, if you know what I mean. No, we have more words. Come on, man. Be nice to him. He doesn't deserve this, right? He's one of ours. He carried our team. He had 30 goals last season as well. What did you say in special one? Jose Mourinho is in the house. Guys, we have Jose Mourinho in the house. Rashford looks like he's carrying an injury. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, he looks a little bit dubious to me, the special one, Jose, to be honest. And if you are in the know there, you're sitting there, you want to recruit him to Roma, don't touch him. If you know, you know. You can have Sancho, though. I heard that you are interested in Sancho. But he looks like he's carrying an injury, and he doesn't really look up to speed. So would you then just give the youngster a chance and let him recover? Like, people need to recover. This was a long season, right? Put him on the bench, get him hungry, like get him fit, right? Don't do like Oli did last, the seasons before. I would rest him, 100%. What you're saying there, cash for it. Oh no, that was a good one. High wager, yeah, I get it. Collingwood, forever, yes. You're supporting Collingwood. I'm a West Coast Eagles supporter, right? We're the Eagles. We're flying high. Yeah, Collingwood in the grand final tomorrow. Yeah, all the best for Collingwood. Who is Collingwood facing in the grand final, mate? I've been a little bit off of the AFL football, like since West Coast Eagle didn't do well at all. So Collingwood in the AFL grand final tomorrow. What time is the grand final? Let me know, Jeffy, as well, because I would definitely love to watch the grand final as well. Guys, if you haven't watched the AFL Australian football, just go watch it. It is fun. It's action. It's action packed. Like, screw rugby and screw, screw American football, to be honest, right? These guys play without shin pads. This guy play without any protection, and the tackles coming in flying. 2 p.m. Yes. Oh, that's 2 p.m. Your time, right? Adelaide time, right? So I'm trying to work out. Yeah, it's gonna be early morning for me, mate. Yeah, 100%. Eva Bosses say, "Who cares about AFL?" Yeah, you don't care, but I love that game. I learned to love the game. I also learned to love cricket when I lived down under as well. Like, I remember when it was like 5 days test matches. It was just a big excuse to get on the piss. That's all you did, right? Get your mates over, like, with this, with a carton of VB, and you know what I mean, and just get on with it. You know what I mean with I say VB, Anyway, but then it turned out to 2020 cricket, 1 day cricket, test matches and stuff like that. So it was more fun, right? But it was just the 5 day test matches was just an excuse to have a barbecue and just get on the lash, Yeah, all right, guys, we are just definitely closing off the shop, like, so big up 37 likes what you are saying, Stephanie. Basically, I just wanted to come in here, engage with the community, do a watch along regarding the press conference. It's been interesting. There was, to summarize the certain things, we have a little bit of a updates regarding Reguilon. It looks like he's got a muscle injury. We have an update as well, that we have Antony dos Santos back. Will he start on the bench? Licha seems to be also being rested for another 2 months. Good on him, because he needs to come back and play fit. And we have a headache, in selection headache, who's going to start in that midfield and the striker position. The only way we will find out, it's on Saturday, guys. Until then, please come back to this channel. Please tell everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we should see you to the next one as well, which is the warm-up show on Saturday. That is tomorrow with me, myself, and Jarvis. Later on, I will release another special exclusive video that you need to watch out for. Is the truth story behind what really went on behind the scenes with Amrabat. Look out for that one. I'm just about to post it now, but you know. Anyway, this has been Mick Ruby here from Mufc Realist TV. Big up to all of you Vasters, and big up for Luan France that just came in late. Good morning to Luan France as well. Hope you have a fantastic Friday, Luan. Big up to you. And let's go, Reds. Glory, glory, Manchester United. We will get a win tomorrow. Some people are saying 3-0 United. Some people saying... Actually, there was only one that said 0-0, and that was Jolly Malmin. Majority of you guys went on 3-0, 3-1s, and some was even saying 5-0, which was Scotty at the wheel. Anyway, big up to all of you. Hey, smash the like, what Scotty is saying. It's been Mick Ruby, gassing it up. Thanks to all of you that's in here. Have a good Friday afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, and see you later till next time. That's all, folks. Thank you for watching and tuning in, and yeah, laters. Bye for now.